Hi, and welcome to Fifth Quarter. I'm Austin Smith. On this edition, Kyle Cumberland will recap Conference for Swim, and Kirsten LaRue will give a look at Powder Buff. All this and more on this edition of Fifth Quarter. As winter sports are on their way, Braden Weeks gets us ready for Lady Tiger basketball. In the next recap, Kyle Cumberland shows just how big the Tiger splash was at conference.
The Lee Summit High School Tigers would travel up to Gladstone on October 27th to take on conferences for swimming. The Tigers would have 5 different placements in 10 categories. Reese Steichleather would start strong in the 100-yard freestyle by establishing himself a lengthy lead. He would show why he was ranked number 1 coming out of prelims by finishing far ahead of anyone else and earning himself first place. Caleb Heaney would keep the momentum for the Tigers as he would have a strong push off into the water. Unfortunately though, as time wore on, his lead would slowly but surely be whittled away as competition would close in on all sides. Heaney was able to keep a respectable 3rd place finish. Caleb Wilbert and Riley Nosfiger would both compete in the 100-yard butterfly and would have a rough start as they rounded off the end of the pack. Wilbert would pick up 6th and Nosfiger would grab 5th. Overall, the Tigers did well in conferences, proving themselves to be one of the top teams in the region. It would be the last time for some seniors as Caleb Heaney, Riley Nosfiger, and Reese Steichleather are graduating. However, with emerging swimmers like Andrew Bradshaw and Hudson Wilburn, the Tigers will no doubt stay at the top of the competition. Signing out for 5th quarter, this is Kyle Cumberland.
Tiger Volleyball took on Ray-Pec at home for districts. Morgan Wiseman has the recap.
Tigers volleyball killed it in districts this season. Moving on to the second game in the contest, the Tigers played the Ray-Pec Panthers. Early in the first set, Claire Wagner goes in for a monster kill, making the score 4-2. Timeout called by Ray-Pec, the girls huddle around to listen to Coach Hanaway. Kendall Boone goes in for the kill, making the score 25-17. Starting off the second set, Jordan Gherkin serves, but the Ray-Pec Panthers fail to receive. The girls huddle up as they discuss their game plan, and it works. Claire Wagner goes in for another kill. She'll have 13 on the night. Unfortunately, the Lady Tigers lose the second set. The Tigers start off strong with a block by Claire Wagner and Kendall Boone. Following, Harper Cerner has a game-changing tip, making the score 13-13. Working together once again, Claire Wagner and Kendall Boone go in for the block, making the score 27-25. The Tigers win. Moving on in districts, the Tigers played Lee Summit West, but sadly they lost. The Tigers' record this year was 18-16. Congratulations to Claire Wagner and Talon Hughes for a great senior season. Signing out for 5th quarter, this is Morgan Wiseman.
Tryouts for winter sports just finished up. Jordan Wood gives us a look at how it went for the boys basketball team.
Men's basketball tryouts began October 29th and ran all the way through November 2nd. Monday through Thursday, sophomores, juniors, and seniors all tried to prove themselves worthy of a spot on the team. Familiar faces such as Sam Locke showed out, hoping for a spot on the varsity squad with more to prove this season. For some, the hard work has paid off, but more lies ahead with the upcoming year. Hopefully, Coach Little's master plan will once again lead the Tigers back to their former glory. With tryouts over and done, the team is ready for the season. Signing out for 5th quarter, I'm Jordan Wood.
Kirsten LaRue heard about Powder Buff and couldn't miss. Here's her recap of the night.
The boys are doing really well. Some of them get really into it and really competitive, and some of them kind of just let it drop, which is fine. But it's every other, they either do really well or really, really bad. But it's fine because they're really competitive and they act like they're loving the game.
Tiger football took on Rockhurst, and I was there to take it all in. Here's a glimpse of how the game went down. The Lee Summit Tigers would take on the Rockhurst Hawklets on October 26th. Rockhurst would enter the game ranked second in the state, but Landon Willis and the Tiger defense would not be afraid. The Rockhurst offense would march down the field convincingly as Michael Johnson would score his first touchdown on the night. The Hawklets would end the first quarter up 7-0 and would start the second quarter with a questionable call as the rusher appeared to be down but would not be called that way. It would result in a 37-yard rushing touchdown. Michael Johnson would not be content with just one touchdown on the night as he would burst through the line getting to the end zone. The Tigers would start the second half off right as Darius Pearsall would find Micah Manning for an 18-yard gain. In the third quarter, Ryan Bell would connect with Max Weisner on a 22-yard touchdown pass. The Tigers would lose the game 45-7. Signing out for Fifth Quarter, I'm Austin Smith. Thanks for tuning in to this edition of Fifth Quarter. For sports packages and more, go to www.tigerbroadcast.com. For live streams, go to www.tigerbroadcast.net. And follow us on Twitter at SportsTBTV8. Signing out for Fifth Quarter, I'm Austin Smith, and I'll see you next time.
Perfect.